Right, sorry for the wait. I just took my cold medicine, and yeah, I think we can start the stream. Right, hey, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to the stream. So right now it's 30 past 11 p.m. So it's almost midnight, and I think we can stream for about maybe 2 hours. And yeah, I think let's just jump back into the Maluku city again. So I got a little bit of runny nose. So I'm sorry if you hear some snuffles from the mic. Tobacco, I don't have one right now with me, and so it's a little bit hard to. Okay, so right now it's pause the game. We're not running. Let's just start the simulation, and we immediately got office demand because we have lots of demands for our zones. Okay, so this is how the area look like. It's a bit different from the last time, the last stream. So we got some nice commercial building right here. Also this one too. And I grew some farms right here. This is from the Colossus farming. So this is a wheat farm, and also this one right here. This is also from the Colossus farming. This is a spelt farm, and also going up here we got some changes in this area. So I turned this into a little bit some sort of runabout, but it goes all the way 3 tiles like this. Grew some commercial lots, and also add a bit of plaza, and also this plaza right here. I think I added this basketball before. So, and then going to here we got some commercial zones. Also this one right here, this is buildings by sorry about that. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. So this is a building by Mad Hatters, I think. This is Maria Tacuera. I hope that pronounced that right. And yeah, so in this one I'm thinking about maybe we can working on this rails right here, and building this area, or I don't know, perhaps we can maybe expand to this part a little bit. Also I work on this fractional angle connections a little bit, and made a little bit of change. So instead of having a flat area before, we got a little bit of terrain height difference right here. Also hello Kabzis, welcome to the stream. Hopefully there's no problem this time, because I changed some configurations with my connections. Okay, right now few things that we could do is building on this area right here, but I also want to continue with these rails actually, and trying to make connections going down here. So maybe we are going to do that first. So right now we got this is I think it's a little bit too much height this with this clip right here. So I'm thinking of reducing the height of this area, and because if we build our main area right here, so like our downtown area right here, it would be a little bit maybe weird if we have a really high cliff covering the area from this angle right here. So I think we can rework this part a little bit. Oh, okay, thank you for the confirmation. Hopefully there won't be any problem anymore. Okay, so let's start with the music first. This is a little bit too much, I think. Let's just go with the calm one, maybe the night owl. Okay, so let's start with measuring the elevation that we want. I think I'm going for at least 15 meters, and then going maybe a little bit more to 30 at least. So if we put more like here and add more 15 should be around here. So this is 30 meters difference with the ground level. This is our ground level, and so this is 15 and this is 30. So this part right here should be on this same level to this, just so it won't be too much. And for that, I think we need to go. If I use the street tiles going all the way through here, then clearly this part right here needs to go down a little bit. So yeah, I think we're going to flatten this area all the way to up here, because I'm not sure if we can make a slope going down from this side to this side if we have this fractional angle connection right here. So let's try to flatten this all the way to here. But if we flatten this area right here all the way to here, then this part needs to going down to a slope. So right now this is going, so this one on the same level, but this one I think this is 7.5 difference, but 7.5 still not enough for this part right here. So let's see, oh, I can't really use the street tiles to flatten the rails because this is a fractional angle. I might need to rework this part again. So yeah, let's just do it again. I learned about fractional angle a little bit, so it will be not like before. We got some experience with the fractional angle. So let's try to flatten this part all the way to here, and then here this also needs to go down a bit more. Down a bit more, and okay, let's see here. So this is the level of the area that needs to be. But for the rails, I want the rails to be actually down a little bit more, so we might need to go down a bit more than this actually. So hello Playland. Does NAM come with the widescreen fix? No, NAM just for the network. For the widescreen fix, you need the SimCity 4 graphic options DLL. So it's a DLL mods by 045. You can search for it on Simtropolis actually. Should be able to look it up on Simtropolis. Okay, so here the thing. This is going to be the ground level, but for the rails I want it to be lower than the area. So I'll just make the connection first, just so you guys can understand what I mean. So this is 7.5. This is the rails connection would be. Linux. Yeah, it's a good thing right now because a lot of games now working well on Linux, thanks to the Steam OS, I think. Maybe more people will move to Linux and make the whole thing a lot better, because Windows really suck right now. Okay, I need to flatten these rails all the way through here. This is a 7.5 difference, and hopefully we can make like an interesting crossing right here with some overpass using the road network. But let's try this first. I doubt that we can make this tunnel work. Yeah, this might need to go a little bit more actually. Okay, let's see how we can make this tunnel. This might need to go a little bit like that. Let's try to raise this part a little bit like that and have this tunnel. Okay, I think I need to raise this part too. Let's have it like that. So that should work like that, but this is a little bit too far, I think. Maybe we can have it like that. So that should work. If I try to, that should work too. If I do it like this, it's not working, so I need a bit more tiles right there. Okay, this part actually working, but this part right here, this is 7.5 difference in height. So if I want to make a nice slope going through here, let's try again. Maybe this time this will works. Okay, this is the limit of it. It's because of this, I think. Sometimes the tunnels is really tricky to work with. Like I'm not sure why this one is not working, but if we add up a little bit more like that, it also doesn't work. But if I do it like this, it also doesn't work. To do one more and it works. I need to maybe googling something for this. Maybe there's some sort of I don't know, restriction for the tunnels. Like I would. This is probably because of the slope mode I'm using actually. So yeah, I think we can just have it like that and have this part right here going down all the way to here. But for this to go down, I want to have a really nice slope for this part going down there. So let's try it like, let's have it all the way to that like that, and put some guard right there just so we can have a nice slope going on right here like that. Have a nice slope like that, and then we can make our tunnel. Really? No, it's not working again. Why? Maybe one more tiles like that. I'm really not sure why it's not working now. Maybe because of this. So if we do it like that, still not working. I think I need to have it going up a little bit more like that. Still not working. Might need to have it like that, I think. Okay, this turns out to be a stream figuring out how tunnels work. Let's try it like that, maybe. I really don't want to have a really long tunnel like that. I just need a little bit small one. Let's try again. Let's try again with this. Have it like that. It might. So maybe I need to have it going up a little bit. Now it's working. So the issue is the elevation. This is I just add 2 meters more. And now it's working. But if I reduce the elevation again like that, it doesn't work. 1 meters, and it also doesn't work. One more, and it works. Yeah, okay, so the issue is the height difference. If I'm using the roads, my road network actually has a really what do you call it, loose elevation slope settings. So this will works with the roads, but it's not working with the rails. Okay, so the issue is with the height difference. So if we do it like that, then if I have it go down there, then we can have our rails working like that, then have our tunnels right there. There you go, we got our tunnels. And here, since we have our tunnels right here, I think it would be better if we have this level, this area right here on the same level with this part. So let's try to have it like that, and then we can flatten this area, just just like that. And this part right here will go on the same level, but this part right here is going down. And it should be 7.5. Let's measure it again. So if we have 7.5 right here, it's actually a bit more than 7.5. So let's do it again right here. So this is 7.5. This should be the height for this area. This is 7.5. Alright, I think the measurement is a little bit off. This right here is 30, so this should be the reference for our elevation. So if this is 30, going 7.5 from here should be this part like that. This is on the same level with this one. So this is the issue is actually with this because of this, because of this part right here. So if we flatten this part, and then let's add 7.5 like there. 7.5 should be this. So this part here needs to go down a little bit like that, and we'll keep this part right here on the same level with this. So there's just a slight height difference. If I enable the grid, you guys could see it a bit clearly, I think. But I think this is we'll keep it like this, maybe all the way through here. So like that, and this turned out to be really complicated work. Okay, so we are going to have our rails going through like that, but it's going to be a fractional angle. So I'm not sure if the overpass can go through a fractional angle, especially with diagonals. We might need to, I need to test it later. But for now, let's just continue with this first. Let's flatten this part all the way down like that. So this is 30 meters in height difference. Should be okay with that, I think. And it would be easier to make a height transition later on. Okay, so this is 30, this is 15. 15 should be going around this part right here. Okay, let's first work on this rails again and make our fractional connection. should go like that, I think so. Yeah, I actually need to restore our money because lost a lot of money, and our income is actually almost half of our expenses, so we need to work on that. But let's just get this working first. This is already flattened, so we should be fine with that. But the rails, we're going to use the starter for the fractional angle, so this one right here, and I'm going to use the one with the yellow and red arrow, so this one right here. Let's have it right there, and we can actually so to have it drag, it's a little bit tricky, but you can actually just drag it like that. You can remove this street tiles right there, have it like that, and then again all the way through here. Let's, I don't know, maybe we can go diagonals right here. So if we go diagonals like that, we can no, this is a little bit would be hard to work with because I want this part right here going straight like that, so just need to, yeah, I think we can just go with the fractional angle all the way up. One tile at a time like that. Okay, this actually just we can just use the starter to make this connection right here, and the one we're using is the yellow and red like that. So this will need to go all the way through there actually. Have it like well, I need to flatten this part a little bit more. Yeah, I think we should be fine with this size of the area. We don't need much for this part right here. Oh, good news. There's no long first time load. Maybe you add did you added the I don't know, there's a DLL mods that make the initial load faster too. Maybe that one that make the load time. Okay, I think I click on the wrong piece, so this one right here, this is the one that we need, and it should go through like that. It's a bit hard to work on this. Okay, that's we got it working like. There you go. We make our connections much faster than than the previous. Now we just need to make this overpass. So I'm thinking about having an overpass going diagonals like this, but I don't think we can do that with this fractional angle. So we might need to use just the straight overpass like that. Yeah, I think we need to make it just straight connections. Let's see if we can have it working. So this is 7.5, so this should be one level. I'm using the flags, this one right here, the trackable elevated road viaducts, and we need the one level flexible on slope, and we can place it like that on the slope. Should be okay. This might be trouble for us. I'm not sure if this connection is actually supported now. Well, that's a little bit awkward because yeah. It seems that we can actually have an overpass going through the rails. So the workaround, I think, and now I have the construction sound bug. Let's just save this part. Exit to region, and then get back to the city again. The graphic options actually doesn't add fix for the load time, so maybe you just don't have much mods. That's why the load time still not not taking too long. Yeah, for anyone wondering, if you there's a DLL mods by 0.45 that can improve the load time. So if you have like tons of mods, like maybe 6 or 8 giga of mods, you might want to add that mod to just to reduce the load time, the initial load time. Okay, so I think what we can do here is have this part right here still using the fractional angle, but oh well, I think we can just go like this, I think. So I don't want to rework this part actually, so we might actually just have it like this. If we zoom out a little bit, I don't want to take this part, this area right here too much, so we might need to move these rails a little bit to here, and then we can actually have this part going all the way through here, and then we have our overpass around here, I think. Yeah, I think that's that should work. So let's remove this. And just maybe yeah, I think around here should be enough. We just move 1, 2, 3 tiles, so only 3 tiles, and then no, not like that. Let's try again like this. So 3 tiles right there, and then right here we can yeah. I can't actually just connect it like that. We need the starter. the fractional angle starter again, and this one right here, the yellow and red. Have it like that. Connect the roads, not the roads but the rails, I mean. Have it connected like that, and there you go. Okay, I think this will work, so let's do it like that all the way through here. And right, okay, I actually have a station by maybe 3 to 5 that I think we can use here, but that station require 15 meters height difference, so we might need to make this going down, actually going down 15, but right now it's only 7.5, but if we have it going down 15, I think this need to be around here. So okay, let's see how we are going to make this work. So 15 is this part right here. This is 15, so we can just use this as the reference. Have a 15 like that, and I think we can start the slope for the rails around this part right here. So let's cut this, maybe one more like that, and then we need this here, this straight part right here for the overpass. So let's do it like that. Yeah, I think the overpass will work around here. Let's be just to be safe. I think we can use this part right here for the overpass. And let's just make our overpass first. Again, we are going to use the draggable elevated road viaducts. This one right here. Use the one level. And for this to work, we might need to remove the rails first. Remove the rails, place our starter like that. Let's connect our roads. So yeah, have it going. Might need to, if I want to have a really nice curve, I think I need to have it a little bit like that. So this part should also like that, and then we can just drag our rails and it will automatically form the connections. There you go, we have our overpass. And this part right here need to go down, so yeah, I think we can just have it around that. And let's place a starter right here just to guard the area. Then this is going down 15 meters, so we might need, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that should be enough. Let's use the rails, the monorails, just so we have a really smooth slope. So let's start from the so have it like that. Yeah, I think this should be, I think that's smooth enough for our slope. There you go. And if I do it like this, I need a spot for our station. So I think this part right here should be enough, because this is already the flat area. And if I do it like that, we take too much actually from this this area right here, but I think it's quite alright for this part. We can just maybe make our connections go like that later, but for now we can let's just continue with this first. So we got this this area right here, and let's just place the station first and see how it goes. This is a station. The one that I want to use is the station by maybe 325. You can download it from SU4 Evermore. So this is 15 meters whole difference. I'm not sure why it looks like that, but just to be safe, let's save our area again. Let's save our city tiles, just so if I do it like this, yeah, it won't broke the slope. And yeah, I think we got it working. We got it working nicely. And right here we can just make a smaller road like that. Also here, maybe like that. Yeah, can't make this connection here because this is used for this overpass right here. So we might need to let go the curve just so we can make our connections like that. Maybe go like this. I need a bit more space to make nice curve like that, so let's just go with the hard corner like that. There you go, we got our rails connections. It's really a bit complicated, but I think it's quite nice. So it's worth the effort going through all of that. We can make our I think we can place our walls later on for this part right here, and have it covering this slope all the way, following the rails. Also this part can go like that, and here maybe we can go all the way, yeah, like that. And here too. There you go. We have our area works out. It works pretty well, I think. Hello, Charles Goosewhite. Welcome to the stream. And now for this part right here. So this require power. So let's just put some windmill around here. Not windmill, wind power plant. Like facing this sea, this ocean. Have it like that, and have a power line. It's not. Maybe not a power line. You can actually just go like this for the time being. So just temporary have little zones like that. it will connect the power to this station right here. We might have some trains going through. Okay, so for this part right here, this is 15 meters in difference, so we can actually have an elevated rails going through this area, and then I'm not sure yet. Maybe we can have since we have our area here like this, I don't think an elevated rails in the middle of it like that would be nice. So we might need to follow this road right here. Yeah, so let's just make our rails going a bit diagonals, maybe. So let's do it like this, and immediate diagonals from the stations. Have it like that. And later on, for this part right here, we are going to make the rails crossing the sea like that. So this might need to be a little bit complicated, I think. We can have one connections like that, and maybe one more like that. And this part right here, let's see, if we go like that, we can have a connections. Yeah, and have it like that. Okay, this is not, why is it not supported? It's a little bit weird. Maybe I need to make it go like that instead. Yeah. So this is going to work if we have it like that. So okay, I think we can just have it like this. We need to expand this part all the way to here a little bit more, just so we can have elevated rails going through this part right here. And since this is 15, so let's make the elevated rails first. And I'm using this one right here, and okay, let's do it like this. Okay, this is actually too much, I think. We can just have a tight connection like that, but one thing that I don't like with this connection like this, because this is a little bit too tight, I think. So the trains will need to wait for each other before it can pass through this area. But since we don't have much space to work with, I think we can just have it like this for now. And here, if I do it like that, yeah, I think we can just have it like that and make our elevated rails right there. Make the connections all the way through like that. And here Okay, let's see how we can make this work. So this road right here needs to go down and somehow have it connected to here, but we might need to make a hairpin connections just so this one be, yeah, just we can't have it just going straight like that. It's not natural and not really nice to look at. So let's have a little bit of, okay, let's do it like this. If I do it like that and have this one going down a little bit, let's see. So this is 15 meters in difference, and if I have it going down to here, let's put some street tiles to guard the area. Also street tiles right here, and have it like that. This is a little bit yeah, too much for a nice slope, so I might need to just go down maybe just 7.5 instead of 15 meters. So let's just do increase it 7.5 there. So 7.5 like that, and 7.5 if I put the rails going up like that. So we got a pretty nice slope right here. Pretty nice slope right there, and we can just go with the roads like that and have the roads going through here. Maybe, okay, this needs to go up a little bit more, and I'm going to make the road going down to here. So let's have it like that, but let's put some guard right here. This might need to go all the way to here actually to make a nice slope. Yeah, this broke this part right here because we don't have enough guard for this part. Let's try again. So this one going down there and need to have a 7.5 difference. 7.5 is this part right here, and let's put some guard right there. There is a pretty nice slope, and we can have connections like that. But going down here, I actually might need to have this part instead of going down like this, but I might need to have it going through here first actually. Yeah, so instead of 7.5 right there, let's see, if I want to make a nice curve like that over here, it's not enough with this. This is really a bit tricky. I don't want to have to move this station a bit more to here. Let's see, maybe one more tile could work for this part. Should be around here, it's not too far going down. Yeah, this one. If I have the rails like that, have the roads going through like that, we have enough more space that we can use for it, for the slope. So it's a really tight space to build our area, but I quite like it actually. I might need to add a little bit more space around this part right here. So I want this part going up, so we need to move these rails a little bit. Have it like that, and we can increase the elevation for this part. That way I can have this roads going down like that, and I can have this part going with a nice curve like that. There you go. This is just temporary, I think. Yeah, that's because we removed the station before. That's why it doesn't have road connections. Okay, so this part right here, instead of having this part going down with the slope like that, I think it's better if we just have it like this and have an area uphill like this, and we can build some residential zones like that. I think maybe some nice apartment with medium density residential zones. And here I'm going to flatten this part all the way like that. Yep. We don't have water access down the for this area, so that's why we are going to just have some low well residentials for now, and I'm not going to add water for now. So let's just continue with this road connections and make our way through to this part right here. So this is the goal for this area right here. And yeah, I think this can go. Yeah, I think this around here should be enough. I use the street tiles to flatten the area. And these rails actually need to go down a little bit, going down the slope, just so it can it's going to use this part right here as the reference for the elevation. So this might need to go down a little bit before we can make an elevator rails and then make a bridge connection. So we also need to maybe route this part a little bit there, or maybe have a slope going down here actually. But before we work on that, let's just finish this part right here. So this will go, I think actually it would be better, I think, if we have this slope also going down here instead of just flat like that. So let's have it go down maybe just another 7.5. So another 7.5 like that, but we might need a bit more space for it to go down 7.5 with a nice slope. Should be like that, I think. And let's put some guard around here, just so the area won't be so we are not going to break the slope right here when we make our connection to here. So let's try it like that. So the slope will be, yeah, so this is the, we need 1 2 3 4 5, actually 5 tiles in between to make a really nice slope using the rails. But if I have it like this, let's try to remove this part right here, and if I connect this road and I want to make a nice curve right here, it's actually have a pretty nice curve right here, and so 5 tiles is the limit for it. Okay, then for this part right here, we can make we can make this area follow this slope like that. And well, actually for this part right here, I think we can do it like that and have the let's see if I can make the streets go through like that, have the rails go there, and then have a street right here, and maybe we can zone this area with the streets right here later on. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's add a bit more space for this. And here we are going to make it going down, and let's flatten this part a little bit more through there. Just so we have our reference for the height that we need to go. Okay, actually, it might be a bit tricky, but I think we can have the roads going through here and have it going down like around here actually, so I don't need to go to this route for the connections. Yeah, can just well, let's try to remove this part. Luckily we have this part right here still intact, so we can still save this work right here. There, and there. We got our slope, and here we got our rails level again. So that's why usually I usually keep some of the guards, the street tile guards, just so the area won't be broke when I made a mistake like that. Okay, so let's try again with this. Let's put our guard back for some of the street tiles there, and make our slope right there. This is smooth enough, I think. we can make our roads connected like that. Have one go through here and have the other go through here, and make a crossing right here. And here we can actually have this part right here going up to here actually. Yeah, I think that would work. And we can have a street right here for this area with some residential zones. And here we can make our roads going up. But I'm not sure yet about this these connections right here, so we might actually need to rework this part later on. But let's just work on this part for now. I'm not going to think too much about this part right here. In the meantime, so since this is 2 tiles, if I want to make a slope going up, it needs to be here, so I have it like that. This is a pretty high slope, but I think it's quite alright. It's not too bad. We have it like that. I might actually need to have it like this, just so I can make the curve like that. But for this part right here, it will broke the let's try again with this. Yeah, this is too much. We might need to move one more tiles actually to here. And we got the construction sound bug again. Let's try this part right here. I think I can. Oh well, there's a reason why why I didn't do this in the first place, because I can't have this part going up. So that's why we have it like that. And get to make this have electricity, I need to just zone this part right here. This will make the electricity jump from this to here. Have it like that. We have road connections right there. And for this part right here, maybe a little runabout like that, just so we don't have too much straight intersections. Not straight intersection, but road intersections, I mean. And for this part right here, let's flatten the area like that and put some guard right there, also here and here and here, and we can start making our connections right here. Okay, I don't think I can make a straight just going all the way down like that directly, so we might actually need to a little bit work around with transition. So 7.5 like that, 7.5, and let's put some guard right here. 7.5 needs to go all the way through here. So from here to here. like that. Have it 7.5 like that, and then here we can just have it going down another 7.5. So let's put some, yeah, I think just just to be safe, let's remove this first. Put some right there to have as a guard for this area. So here and here. I think I need to have it here actually to make nice hairpin connections. No, not like that. If I do it like this here, yeah, we need to space in between the roads for the nice hairpin like this. So put some guard right there, guard right here, and guard right here, and we can start descend from this tiles right here, going all the way to here, like that. And there you go. We can have this part right here follow the slope, so have it like that, and remove this one, connect it like that, make our curve there, and there you go, we got our roads connected. And here actually this one can go all the way through. Maybe like that. Alright, this part right here can go I'm not quite sure about this part right here actually, whether I'm going to have a beach around here, or maybe we can have this area with some cliffs like this. So the beach will be cut, we cut the beach in two. Yeah, I think for now we can just go like this with this area, or maybe you know what, let's make this part a bit more interesting, because this is not that interesting to look at, I think. Okay, let's do it like this. I think I can just call this episode exploring the exploring the network connections. Okay, so here we have our rails right here, but I think it would be nice if we make this part right here as an overpass instead of just this crossing like this. So let's make it a bit more interesting. An overpass maybe, I don't know, 7 point. This is 15, I think. So if we have a 15, so yeah, this is 15. And if I remove this and here, let's go flat on this part too. So if I go like this, we might actually be able to make it works. So let's try it like this. This is, I don't know, maybe instead of an overpass we can actually make a tunnel maybe. So let's try with just 5. We have just 5 like that. Have our slope there going down like that. Let's try with the tunnel first. So for tunnels we might need to have a bit more space like that. Okay, this is not working. I think it's not going to work with this part right here. We might need to go down a little bit more than 5. So let's try a bit more, 5 more. So this is 10. Let's add 2 and 0.5. So this is 7.5 now. 7.5. Going down 7.5 like that. And we can actually have a tunnel there. If I remove this part right here a little bit like that, we can't make a tunnel now. But if I add a little bit more space right here, remove that, and okay, we can have a tunnel right here actually. Let's give it a try. Well, I can't make these connections now because this is a little bit too much. Yeah, I just move the rails, the height of this part right here. So okay, so the tunnels might not the best choice for here, and we can save this part right here by just going up like that and there, and this is a little bit broken, but I think we can just do it like this. Put street tiles all the way following the rails, and that should fix the elevation issue. Okay, we are still going down with 7.5, not 7.5, but maybe going down all the way to, yeah, 7.5 is the right number here. So 7.5 right there, but 7.5 will go all the way through here, and perhaps since we are going with the tunnels, 7.5 need to be around here. So let's give it a try like that. So this is 7.5, and we can have one level of overpass going through right there. But one level overpass can't have this streets right here. So these streets might need to be on this part actually. So have the streets right here, and we can zone the area facing this direction instead. Yeah, like that. And this is a little bit I think we can move the slope all the way a little bit to here instead. So let's try it again. Yep, like that. It's much better, I think. It's not much difference actually than before, but let's just think that it is much better. One level is 7.5. Have it right there, and also right there. connect our roads, make the little roundabout again, and here we might need to have this going a little bit like that and make our connections. There you go. This is so complicated and yeah, unnecessarily complicated, but I quite like the result of it. So just need to work on this some of this part, like this part right here. Maybe we can have our roads right there and connect it like that. Reasons this area just so you know we can have like a 3x3 later on right here. The patch, I think the patch actually, I'm not sure if you need to run it on Linux. Too. But you know, you can just have it using Wine, I think, for the exe. Alright, I think this part right here will just have to be some sort of clips like this instead of a beach like this. So let's just make sure we have the right calculations for this. I want to have a 15 meters height from this beach area to this part right here, and I think it's 15. Yeah, it's about 15. I think it's okay. We can since we are not going to have a beach going through here, we can actually make the bridge whatever height we need it to be. So something like that. And for these two area right here, we can just make a tunnel going through the cliff, and we won't have any problem with the under bridge lots. Yeah, I think this will work like this. Let's just make it flatten like that, and here. Can make some sort of cliff town around here with some small residential houses. Yeah, I think this is quite fine. Let's save our progress just so we won't lose all of this. Yeah, I think that should be enough for this part right here. Let's flatten this part right there and have it go all the way like that, and we can just put some walls later on to cover this area right here. And actually even better, we might be able to just put some streets there and connect it like that, and maybe have a connections to up here later on, but that would be for later. And for now, I don't know, maybe for this part up here, since this is really really high, we might be able to put some sort of radio stations later, or maybe a windmill, or not windmill. I keep I keep saying it as a windmill, but wind power plant, I mean. Yeah, for the time being, we're just going to have this part right here, going with the zones like that, zone it like that, and here also maybe some zones going. I don't know, maybe is it better to have it right here or maybe up here? Like we can have something like that, and here maybe a little bit like that, and we can put some walls for this part right here. And yeah, this is going to be some sort of cliff town area, like what you can find in some of the Mediterranean town, I think. And for this part right here, let's try to make it all the way to here. So instead of right here, I need a little bit of transition between this elevation, so just going to make this part like that, so this is on the same level as this main area right here. And I'm just going to expand this beach all the way through here later on, just so yeah, we are going to make a bit more beach for this area later to compensate this part right here. Okay, that should be enough, I guess. Just make sure we have, let's, since this is a little bit this part is a little bit too much, we can actually do it like this. Put some street tiles right here, have it like that, and then here we can have it going down like that. And if I cut this right here, okay, this will be still too much, I think. Let's use this part as the reference and have it like that. So it's not, if we disable the grid, it's still a lot, but with a little bit of angle, so not really a straight 90 degrees cliff. I think it's much better than before. You're just making this clip a bit more interesting to look at. I'm not sure about this part. Maybe we can just have it like this. Make sure to flatten this area again. And let's just remove this. I'm not sure about this part right here. Maybe we can have it going down directly like that for now. Yeah, then that should do it for this part. So if we have rails like that, put some guards right there, and have our connections slope like that. It is much it's much better than before, I think, for this part right here. And yeah, for the time being we can just zone it like that, so have it maybe even 1 by 2 like that. Hello Meidero. You're using a different name from your Centropolis here. Yeah, I work we start a new city tiles on the previous stream, so we have this part right here with a really complicated network connections. Yeah, we can zone, so I just zone it like that for now, and let's start to add some water for this part right here. Maybe just this one is enough for now. Let's have it right there, I think. We are done working with this elevation and network right here, so it's pretty safe to put our water pipes. But it's not safe with this budget right here. I might need to use some ploppable cheats or ploppable money cheats just to restore our money. Right now we are on almost 300, so we lost around 150k just by building this network right here. We can zone some of this part right here, more zones like that, and we might actually need to put some start putting some bus stop for this area. So bus stop right there, a little bit of bus stop right there, and also bus stop right here. This one actually might not be necessary. Can put one right there and remove this one. And this one right here, this connections when this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 9, so we have 9 cells right here. 3 4. We can have outroads right there, and we have 3 4 right there, so okay, I might need to go exit to region again because of this construction bug issue. Yeah, let's save our progress again. The cars, I think they are just the automata just stuck there. Okay, let's exit the region to fix the sound effect construction issue, and going back in again. Let me have some drink first. Okay. We have some automata going through here actually. They are going all the way through here, up there, and climbing the hills, and there and there, and all the way to here, just to work on this farm right there. That's quite a travel. Yeah, I think we can help them by connecting this road right here. Let's make this connection. Let's have our roads going like this, maybe. Yeah, I think we can just have it like that for now. And here it will be, I need to go up there, so let's have it like here. There you go. There's a little bit of slope right here, but yeah, I think we can just it would be like that for now. And for this part right here, okay, let's see, we can make our connections here going through like that, have it there, and this part can go, you know, I'm thinking of making connections through here, and maybe later we can also build this area there, but we also have this part up here, and we might be, maybe it would be nicer if we have our road connections here actually. So I'll just leave it like this for now and have this part go through like that. But okay, this one might need to be around here instead, you know, just so we can have it nice like that. And since this is a little bit there's a bit of difference right here, I think this need to go with a slope. I think we can go with a slope right here, from here to all the way through here. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do a nice slope right there. So from this part right here all the way through up here, and this is, I'm not sure if we have enough space for a really strict slope, I think. Okay, let's put some guards right here, put some guards right there, and I'm going to use the monorail for it. Actually we need a little bit more, so we can try it like this instead. There you go, it's a pretty nice slope going on. Yep, I think that's good enough. Well, except for this part right here, this is a little bit, since the monorail then doesn't have the curvature, I think it's called curvature, so it will be a little bit choppy around here. Let's see if we just have it like this instead. So if I put road connections all the way like that and have the slope started from this point, I think we can make a better, much better connections. So let's try Let's try again with the monorails. Just to be safe, I want to have one more tiles around here, I think. Just so if we are going with this connection like this later on, we can do it. So still the slope need to descend from this part actually. Let's see. This is already flattened, so let's put some guards again. I need a bit more space right here just so I can make stretch connections right there, and maybe we can build some zones around here later on. So let's try it like this. Let's flatten this part right here. Have it going up like that, and let's try again. So this and this right here. Just a little bit more. Just need a little bit more space. I might need to make this roads going all the way through here actually. Yeah, I think that's necessary for this strict slope to work. Have it like that. And then here, I think we can just make our roads connected like that. See, there's a really smooth slope right there. And then right here we can go like, let's pull it a bit more and have it like that instead. Yikes. I'm not sure why it did that, but let's fix this. I think it's because of this part right here. Yeah, I can flatten this part right here because of this rails. So this will need to be around here instead. Have it like that. Go with the curve right there and curve right there, and yeah, we can still make our stretch connections right here because this is already flat enough right here. So we can connect our stretch right there, and there you go. We make our connections all the way through here, and from this part right here we can just make a straight connections. I think it's one more tiles. I think one more tile up. Yeah, I missed one tile right there. We can actually make it a bit more interesting later, but for now let's just have straight lines like that. Have roads like there, and this one still a stretch maybe. And if we have it like that, this should start using this instead of this, I think. Well, we don't have any more traffic going through here, so maybe they all just using the rails now. Have a great loops. Okay, I think we can save our progress again because we already did a bit too much there. Okay, now I think we can start working on some income, because our budget is looking a bit sad. So we have 700 income, but expenses around 1300 right there. And our demands are actually over the top, so like that. So we can start zoning this area again, I think. Here let's just put some, for the time being, let's just put some residential area right there. And for this part right here, I think maybe some commercial zones. And here I don't think I can have this curve nice like that, because I want to make a connections through there. This is also commercials like that, and yeah, this part right here can be residentials. You just have some houses along this cliff right here. We're going to make this area work later on, but for now I'm not going to touch this part right here. Also, this is all of this is still low well area, because we don't have any healthcare, we don't have any education for this part right here. And I don't want to add much more right now, because we need to work on this budget first. Actually, let's try something a bit silly. If I try zoning high density like that, will it actually work? I don't think it will, but you know, who knows? We don't even have water through it. Screaming for office zones, so let's see if this is going to work. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work because of the, though we have the demands, I don't think we have the necessary things to have it growing. Oh, Zerata also streaming. I'm not sure what to say to that. Okay, we have our commercials growing, so then we can just put some more commercial zones right now, because still we have a lot of demands for the commercial service, especially the medium one. So I think it's a good thing if we just, then we can just put a lot more residential zones. And have it just like that. I keep this space open like this, so we can put some maybe parks and plaza later on, but for now we can just put some pet malls around this part right here. Maybe one space for a bus stop, so a bus stop right there, just right there, and also one more right here. No, it's underground because we mess the terrain. Right, so everyone should be using this one right here, because we add a lot of bus stop for this area. And let's see, we actually got medium density, medium well commercial service going on right here. I just want to make this the budget break even for now, so I'm going to zones a lot more. Let's see, this part right here need to be, I need to clear this part, so I'm not going to have this part right here like that. So we are going to make our connections like this, I think. Have it like that. And we need to flatten this all the way through there. And we actually can make our can connect this part right here to here with this. Should be on the same height actually now. It's a little bit different. But we can yeah, we can just zone this area for now with some more commercials over here. But along this line right here, I think we can I think we need to fill this part right here with some residential area. So I have it like that, and I'm not sure about this part. I want to keep this this little cliff right here just so we have an interesting area, but maybe we can flatten this part a little bit like that. So we have two tiles right here that we can work on, and then I don't know, maybe like that. Or perhaps we can follow this slope right here. So this part right here should be, we can make this part, we can make these connections like that. So it's safe to do this and have it all the way like that. Okay, I think we can just go like this. So this part right here, just we can just have it like that. This is going to be an, I'm not sure about this one. So if I have it like that, and have this one like that, I think this is, I think it should be fine like this. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it like that for now. And here we can make this one going up all the way up like this with a pretty nice slope. Or maybe let's just take it a little bit further down here and have it like that. Maybe one more tiles like that, just so I can have it like this. One more there, just so I'm not going, just so we can just so we don't disturb this clip right here. Let's flatten this part and have it go all the way up here. So this should be, we can make a nice slope right here. Have it like that, and let's follow this slope right here to fix this rocky texture. And maybe go. Let's make our stretch connections there. And have this part right here going there. Let's see if we can have this like that. Yeah, it's quite alright. It's not that smooth, but it still work, I think. Yeah, you can keep this part like that, and then here I think we can just flatten this bit. So if I do it like this, hopefully we get to keep this nice texture. So let's try it like that. Yeah, still get the rocky texture. Let's try it again here. We might lose some of these trees that I really like, but I think it's okay. I want to keep this part right here intact, just like this. So need to be really careful with placing this tiles. Okay, I think we can just go like that, and here I'm not going to touch this, just so I can keep it like that. But for this part right here, I think we can flatten this all the way through there, and then here we can just flatten it all the way like that. It should do it for this part, and we can just also flatten this one right here, and we can start making our stretch connections. Have it going like that, and here I think I can make connections just like that, and yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky because actually let's just do it like this. Okay, we lost a little bit of this cliff right here, but okay, let's just do it like this. It's a little bit weird, but let's just save it just like that and move on. Let's zone this area like this, and here also maybe a 1x2 like that, and then here just 1x1. This also 1x1, and here we can have a 1x2, 1x1 right there. Also this part right here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 tiles actually. We can have a car recharge bank plop here, I think, or maybe on this part actually. So this is, let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, I just broke that slope right there because of this. So let's try again, 3 and 4. Yeah, we can actually have it like that, but for this part right here, I think I need to go a bit further down here, just to be safe. Or let's just try this. Let's try it like that. Okay, this is pretty nice, I think, a pretty nice slope. Need a little bit more zones right here just to connect this part right there, and we can just have a medium density right there, and also here maybe like that. This is diagonal like this is a little bit hard to work with, but I think we can just go like that. This one like that. Maybe for the zones along this road right here, we can use medium density just so we have this sandstone texture going on. I think I can flatten this one up like that, and zones the area. We're just throwing zones for now. Later on we can just we can do some details and make it a bit nicer, but for the time being I'm just going to go crazy with these zones, just so we just until we have enough with the balance, the budget balance. And along this line can just have some more zones, and also here I think we can have some nice apartments going on. So let's just go with a 2x2 like that. Also here this is because of this rails connections, I don't think this is would look nice, so just going to have some maybe commercial zones along this line right here, and here we can have our residentials on this side actually, and use this for some parking area. And here I can put the maybe 3 to 5 car recharge bank. I don't remember, but I think the car recharge bank actually give us some income. So right now we are on, well, we already have some gravity going on. I think this is this gravity guy actually attached to this building, so it's not necessarily because of the crime, but rather because of this this building right here has these props. But yeah, that's pretty nice to look at. Yeah, catch this guy. That's a really far station. Station is from here. Okay, right now we have we only need a little bit more to break even with this budget. So I think we can, let's follow this slope right here and just have crazy zones all the way like that, and here maybe some more. Well, we actually need a little bit of stations going on right here later, but I'm not sure if I want to have it here or maybe here. I think here should be would work, and we can turn this street into main roads later. But for now I'll just keep it with the street like this, because I don't want to increase the expenses. We got a really nice shops going on right here. I like this one. I'll keep it. This one also looks good on this corner right here, but we have a lot of them, so I'm not sure which one I want to keep. Maybe this one. Yeah, I'm not sure for now. Also, we have this one wind turbine going on right here, and it provides power to all of this area actually. I didn't know that actually would be enough for it. So if we check our power, you see this one turbine provide a lot of power actually, and well, it almost we almost the full capacity already 96% actually. So we might need to add a new one soon, and let's just, well, actually previously I want to have a overpass going through here, but since we flatten this area right here, so that's not going to work anymore, and I think we can just have connections like this now. And who knows where these connections will go later. But for now, I think we can just we need to catch up with the budget, and we just need a little bit more, just 300, maybe 372. So for that, I think I am going to zone some. We still have a lot of commercial demand, so we can just zone some more commercials. Maybe around here. Let's have like a 3x3 like that, and make our stretch connections all the way through here. Also here maybe another 3x3 commercial zones. Make sure to flatten this part. Remove the street tiles, and here also some residential zones. But for this part right here, I think I'm going with 2x2 instead of 3x3. So have a streets like that, and our commercial zones can go like that. We don't have access to water, so let's make our pipe connections. Should cover all of this. And then here I think we can have the pipe connected with this water source right here, and I can just follow the streets I think. And then here just a little bit there to cover this part right here. And for this part right here, I'm going to put a train station, maybe just a small one to cover this area. But before that, I think I might need to add another wind turbine to provide power for this area. So I'm just going to use the other wind turbine, not the other one, I mean the same wind turbine as before, and have it maybe just like that, you know, just temporary for this area. And here I think we can have 2x2 commercial zones like that, and our rails is going to be not our rails, I mean our stations is going to be around this part right here. But for now, let's check our budget. Just need a little bit more. And for the rest of this, I think I can have some residentials going on. I want to build some farms for this area right here, and maybe we can make an MMP river going through here. So I'll keep this area like this for now, and I'm not going to use it. So for the residentials, I think I'm going to add some more right here, and maybe we can just go a little bit like this, I think. Let's flatten this part right here and then some medium density right there, and here I can have you know, 2 by 2 going through like that, and here I can have just maybe like this instead. And yeah, I think we can have it go all the way through here. Just flatten this area all the way. I got some big buildings showing up right now. Yeah, this is already medium well commercials. Okay, let's put some more residential zones around here. So this is a 2 by 2 right there, and I'm not going to touch this part of the area for now, so I'll just keep it be like that. But here I think I can just go like this and put some residential zones right there. Local train stations. Yeah, I'm going to put some train station around here, but right now I want to work on this budget first, just to make sure we have balance for it. If I speed up the process. Okay, so we got a mayor house and schools. Yeah, I'm not going to put it for now. And we should be able to make our budget positive. Yeah, we got all of it in positive right now, so we are doing good with the budget, and the power line should be fine, I think. Let's check the power coverage. Why is this part? You got a 1 tiles right here, and all of this should be covered too. We have 2 right here, so that should be fine, I think. Now let's add the train station. So but before the station, I think I can just zone this part right here and fill it with some residentials, and also this one. This might be a good spot for commercial zones. Yeah, just like that, I think. Also this part right here, we might need to put another bus stop actually. So this is actually functioning as a parking space. I think it's better to put something like this near a station. So we might need to put one under one later on around here, I think. This is for a station, and I'm not sure which one that I want to use for this part right here. Maybe we can put some another maybe 3 to 5 stations. Also, let's just save our progress first, just so we won't lose our progress. It is safe now, and okay, this is a nice station. It works well for the local as a local station here, I think. This part right here, but we might need to remove some of these buildings because of this tile. So let's check another one. There's a lot of maybe 3 to 5 stations that we can use here. This is with an elevated rails actually. So if we use this one, we can actually have it around here. But this has two slots. No, just one. It has two actually, for the elevated rails and also the ground level rails. So this nightclub is really noisy. Let's try again with let's see another options that we have. We have this one. This is also has an elevated rails. I don't need that one. I think we can just go with this smaller one. Let's check the other options. I think there's a bit more that we can. There's a bit more station by maybe 3 to 5. There's also some Simmer 2 station. Okay, so this one right here, this is a terminus. This will end actually, so it's not with rails going through. Yeah, I don't think I can use this one. Well, this one actually looks pretty nice. But this is 7.5. Let's check the 15. I think we have 15. Yeah, this one is 15. Okay, I think I can have this one right here, like maybe here. But to have this part, to use this one, we need to expand, make this elevator rails a bit longer, I think. Over the edge, which one do you mean over the edge? But wait, actually, since this area is a bit more rural, I don't think it would be suitable with this. So if I put this one right here, it will looks like that. I'm not sure about this one. It's a bit too modern actually for this one, for this area. Let's see. This one is also for the urban area, I think. So this one is a terminal. This one is also a terminal. It looks nice though. This is a really modern one. Okay, this looks a bit nice, but also I don't think it's suitable for this. I think I'll just go with this one since this doesn't have really a lot of footprint. So this is just a 4x3. I think we can use it here. But for that, I am going to have it here actually. Yeah, I might need to have it here instead of here. I'm not sure about this. Let's remove this zones right here. And we can scroll all the way up again for the station. Is a bit weird on Mac actually, because I can scroll down all just fine, but I can't scroll up using my mouse wheel. Is it the same case on Windows too? Because that's making the browsing the menu really hard. Okay, it's actually this one right here. This is I'm going to use the one without the subway station, so this one, and I can just have it right here, I think. Let's try it like that. Yeah, I just broke that part. We need a bit more space for it to go down, so let's try to fix this. Oh, I don't need to do much actually, just to drag it again. Just resume the gameplay, and here I think just have it like that. And well, actually let's try to remove this part right here. Sorry, that's a bit loud. I have a stretch right here, so if I want to make connections like this, yeah, there's no it's a bit hard to, there's no up scroll on this Mac, so not like there's no up scroll, there's actually up scroll, but I can't scroll continuously like on Mac. So you see here just like it's a bit choppy, like a small scroll, but if I'm going down, it would be smooth like that. I'm not sure if this is the Mac issue or if it's just my mouse, but my mouse working fine with another program, so it's just SimCity 4, I think. Yeah, I have this trace right here, so if I want to make a connection like this, I need to move the slope a little bit more down there. So let's do it again. And have our 2 level right here. Let's make our stretch connection like that and put our stations back. So that one is this one right here. Have our stations there, and we can actually make connections like this if we want to. There you go. We need to reduce some of these zones again. Remove this one. Sorry, that's really loud. Also here, I'm not sure how I want to zone this part right here, but maybe something like this. Keyboard, what do you mean keyboard? I mean mouse scroll. Okay, we need to put a bus stop for this part right here. Also this one tile, I'm not sure if what I want to place here, maybe some sort of, well, a bus stop would works well right here actually. So let's just see how it goes first. Hopefully, yeah, our budget is still fine despite we remove some of these zones. We actually got a lot of zones growing, and we even exceed our budget actually. Right now we have 1900s, so we can put some more bus stop right here. And just put a bus stop right there, maybe a billboard later on over here. And here I think I can just go with a 2x2 like that, or we can make it a bit nicer with some pet malls maybe. So put some pet malls right here and go 2x2 like that, so we have a bit more space for this area. Also here I think we can yeah, I think we can do the same thing right here. Or no, because if I add some pet malls, let me just show you. If I add some pet malls right here, you see that there's this grass texture between the roads and the pet malls, and if I zone it like that, it will not cover this part right here. So I need to zone it with some residentials, some zones right there. Anything actually, you can, yeah, residential should work too, as long as it's yeah, low density also works actually. Just going with some commercial zones right there, and here I think we got a target building right here. This is a nice building by Jason CW. Let me just name this one Jason CW target. I'll keep this for the time being, and also we can zone this part right here with some also, well, actually we can have something like this, but I don't want to have too much intersections, because it would be bad for the automata, I think. Yeah, I think I can even remove this part right here and have it go like that maybe. Yep. I'm sorry, I don't follow. What do you mean? Power? You mean this power? Capacity use 100% actually, so we need to add one more wind turbine for this area. We can actually put some decorations for this part right here, but for now I'm just going to fill all of this with some zones. Yeah, see, because of the power already 100%, just put one more maybe up here facing these directions. We're going to work on the details later, not for now. So this is all just going all in with the zones and making sure that we have a lot of income. Okay, I think I'm going to fill this part right here with some maybe some farms. So let's flatten this area. If we zone our farms like that, I put some residential zones right there and there. Yeah, I'm not going to these commercial say ugly or not. I'm not going to think too much for it for now. We're going to work on the beautification later on. Right now I'm just throwing all of these zones just to make sure that we have a lot of income to secure our budget. We are going to work on the beautification later on. Okay, so this part right here, I think we can connect this to area. I'm not sure about this because we have a really nice thing going on right here, and I like this this curve right here. If we do it like this, yeah, let's just do it. There you go, and connect this to part right there. And here I think we can just flatten this. Or you know what, not like this. I'm not going to do it like that, but instead I am going to fill this part right here with zones down here. So I'm going with this. And we can just flatten this area all the way. Well, now this is not looking too good actually. It's a bit tricky. If we have it like that and we make our connections like this, I will connect it to this part right here. Since we have a slope going on right here, the slope started descending from this part right here, so I think we can make connections like that, so it should be fine. And here, no, we can't do this. Yeah, we need to have it like that. And it's a bit sad because I can't have this right here because this will break this slope right there. Let's try it like this instead. So okay, it's actually still a bit fine. Not sure which part move before. Wait, actually, the thing is, I want to have a river going on through here, and the river would go through here and here, going right here. So this is really a bit tricky for this part right here. Maybe instead of having this part going like that, I can actually just have it going down to here. row house as well near the bridge. Maybe yeah, around here maybe. Let's put this. We have a little sharp cliff right here. Let's make it like that, and let's put our street connections first. Let's go with like this, and then have it like that. I think it's actually really if I have it like this, it would be really weird for this part because I'm not sure about this. Let's save our progress first. We actually have it connected just fine there. I might be overthinking this area actually. Industry, we're not going to do industry for now. Industry will be later on around this edge right here. Also maybe around here because the this part right here would be a really good candidate. We actually have connections right here that I'm not sure how to make this, so we are going to maybe expand this land, and for it we can put the industry. But for now we are just going to do some residentials and commercials, since we get tons of demands for it. And right here I'm just going, what is this guy doing right here? That's because we have streets connections. Just going to zones this part right there, and here we can just have houses like that. Zones it like that, and I can't have anything have a stretch connections right here because of this hairpin connections. If I want to have it connected, actually we can might need to get these connections through here instead, so let's give it a try. Have it connected like that, and here and there, and make our connections like that. Yeah, since our slope going up around here, so it should be safe to have straight connections like that here. There you go. And yeah, this is not really, it's not really working. I think it's not really nice to look at, so we can try it like this. Yep. Let's put some residential zones right there, and also here along this line. And here maybe, and then here we can put a bus stop to provide for this area. And also I don't think I have one right here, so we can put one right there. And for this part right here, a little bit roundabout going on, or we can just have something like that. It's not really good. I think we can have something like this instead. Well, we remove the cliff a little bit, but I think that's okay. We can zone it like that, and maybe some medium density over here, and here we can have a little runabout for this area, I think, like that, and put a little stairs going up there, I think. I need this smooth streets going like that, so let's rezone it again, and again like that, and over here we can just put some zones, maybe just medium low density all over the place like there, and here we can put a bus stop for this area, maybe facing these directions. There you go. Yeah, I'll just skip this this clip part right here as it is, because I like the how it looks like. We just need to make it nicer later on with some trees and decorations. As for this part right here, let's try to flatten this all the way through here. Maybe here we can have 3 by 3, I think. It might not not sure if this is going to work well because of this slope going on right here. We just low density, just so we don't have the sandstone texture all over the place. And this part right here can have small shops going on like that. Maybe also here. There's so much going on, and we're just going crazy with the zones for now. And I think that should be good enough for now for this part right here. We check the budget. We have a surplus of 700, but now the advisor complaining about the healthcare because should be over capacity right now, or no? Well, yeah, it's over capacity because, and we might need to add some more because this is only covering the small part of this area, so only around here. All of this is not covered yet. Also with the schools, where's all elementary schools? This one right here. So this is only cover this small part of the area. It's really not enough. But if we add some let's see, we had these schools right here, maybe around there, should cover this part, but not this part right here. And our budget actually not that much. We can safely add one more of these schools. So around here, just so we can cover all of this residential area. And okay, maybe this part right there. should cover everything. Teacher complaining about the budget, so let's increase this a little bit. Also, this needs to go up a little bit because we have a lot of elementary students. Let's just go with 100, so over 20 more than necessary. This part right here, if we speed up a little bit, should be a lot more. So let's just go with 200. So and we should be which one complaining? Still complaining. We already increased the budget, so we just need a little bit more time. Yeah. Once again, I say that I don't really care about how ugly it looks for now, because we are not going to work on the beautifications. Now we're just going to fix on this thing right here to make sure that we have enough money to work on this area, because right now it's a bit critical. I put some schools and we already have some. We're still in surplus right now, but it's not going. We haven't added the healthcare yet for this area, so if I put some clinic right here, we don't have enough income. Okay, I will keep some of this. Look, like this part right here, these buildings. Okay, needs water, so we also this is a medium well, so we already have some medium well houses going on. And if you check our water, we just need to add some pipes for this part right here, and also some more pipes for this. Also here, some more pipes right there. I just need one more tiles actually. So there should cover everything. Alright, so if we count this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 6 tiles for one pipe. And if we speed up again, see our budget. Right, so we still have, I like this one. It's really nice. This is a new building that I did recently. This is by Komus. I think that's the I think that's the creator. There's a bunch of nice building like this that I added recently. Yeah, the rest of this can just keep growing for now. Also, well, I quite like this one, so I am going to keep one of this. And right now we still have a little bit more with the budget, so 300s. But if I put some medical clinics for this area, I'm not sure if the budget will still save. So let's give it a try. Just go with some of these maybe 3 to 5 clinics right here. Maybe this one. it has a pretty big coverage area coverage, so we can put it around here, I think. So let's put one over here maybe. Okay, I think that's pretty good placement. Just need to see if the budget would be enough. Okay, so this is another buildings by Comus. I quite like it. I think I will keep this one. Also this one right here. Some of the nice building by maybe 325. So our healthcare budget is still doing fine actually. So we have 100 capacity more, and our budget is also still fine. Oh wow. Well, that's unfortunate, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. I might also need to end the stream soon actually, because it's already almost 3 a.m. right now, so I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Okay, I will keep this one right here because this is a nice corner building, but the rest of this will need to go. We need to rework some of this area later on. Yeah, thank you, Maidero, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Okay, we got a really nice. I like when these buildings grow side by side, because it is row houses actually. Let's try to keep it, although I'm not sure if this will be suitable for this area, because this part right here will turn into a farms area later. So yeah, we'll just keep it like this for now. Okay, our budget actually getting better. Got a nice house right here. I'll keep this too, and have the rest growing. Okay, I think we can save our progress. Our budget actually doing fine. We got the schools cover, so education cover, and also the healthcare should be still enough for this area, and our budget is still doing fine. If we check our education, where is it? Well, still all of this are still on the red, so maybe still need some time, and we might need to add another type of school, because right now we only have this elementary one. Maybe some library would help for this area too. So yeah. Okay, it's almost 3 a.m. I think I am going to end the stream now, because I'm a bit tired. And we managed to build to expand this area right here. It's not really nice to look at for now, but at least we got the groundwork. Yeah, at least we lay out all of this groundwork done. So we just need to make it nicer later on, and maybe rework some of these zones, because this is not really nice to look at for now. So we got some of this area, and we at least the goal, we reached the goal to have the really surplus budget. So we have almost 3k income and only 2400 expenses. So we don't need to worry about our budget anymore, at least for now. Not sure how we will go later. We managed to make our connections all the way through here, and we make this connection right here. So later if we develop this area, we can make we can put a stations right here and have this area connected with railways. So yeah, I think that's it for this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not sure if I am going to stream again tomorrow, but if I am going to, it will be maybe on the same at the same time as we started on the stream. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We had Medero, we just left, and we had Playland, and also Charles, and we have followed up, and also Couches on the chat. Oh, we just got a statue, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Also, you guys who lurking on the chat. I will see you guys again on the next one, and yeah, bye bye. Yeah, I need to go to sleep. Bye. Let's save again just to make sure. There. Bye.